What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm TheHandyMonk, and this channel is going to be full of content aimed at giving you some insight as to what it's like to live as a monk, in addition to hopefully offer some practical and useful handyman tips that you can use around your home or business or wherever you are. I was inspired to start making these videos for two reasons. One, because I find myself doing a lot of very practical, hands-on work around the monastery. As I'm doing this work, I often go to YouTube looking through videos trying to figure out how to do some of these things. And so I want to contribute back to that body of knowledge that has been so beneficial to me. And two, because I'm a monk, much of my life is centered around prayer, and that's my number one job every day. I pray in worship to God, and I also pray for all of you. But in addition, after that work, I spend a lot of time doing many things that are very practical and probably similar to what you do in your life every day. And so I want to give you guys sort of an insight into that and what it's like behind the cloister doors, so to speak. Now, I know I've used a lot of terms that are sort of monkisms and words that you may have never have heard before, like cloister, monastery, the monastic way of life. And I will go through these, but right now I don't want to do that in this video. I think that's something that can sort of evolve and we can talk about over time. Right now, I want to leave you with a big picture of what the videos on this channel are going to look like and what the model will be for this channel. I think it's best summed up in the monastery's motto, Ardere et Lucere. This is a Latin phrase which means to enkindle and enlighten. And in many ways, that really sums up what the monastic way of life is about and what it is that I do here. In addition to our prayer and community life, one of the major tasks that we do here is we run a school where we educate young boys and try to enkindle and enlighten their minds with the truth and the truth of the gospel. These videos are a way for me to teach you a few of those things based upon some of the work I do every day here. As I've mentioned, I've become a bit of a handyman around the monastery, so I do a lot of odds and ends jobs to help keep this place going. Things that I think you will encounter in your everyday life as well. And so I plan to have a variety of videos on this channel centered around sort of how-to and handyman themes ranging from technology, tips and tricks, to how-tos. So I have a video planned with some basic small engine and lawn equipment maintenance. You know, we're going to have a series on gardening and landscaping because that is one of the many jobs and responsibilities I have here around the monastery. And because I think those are things that you will encounter and need information on in your daily life. And so we'll see where things go from that because we actually have a very talented group of monks here at the monastery who have a lot of interesting hobbies ranging from sculpture, painting, drawing, photography, programming, sports, and so much more. And so maybe I'll be able to get them to help me out and do a couple how-tos on those areas as well. We'll see. But coming up, I've got some very interesting stuff planned. Because it's COVID, you know, a lot of people are moving towards live streaming, and I have a video on how we do that here and how to set that up if you have a need. It is also springtime, and so many of us are moving into getting our lawnmowers out of the shed, digging those things out, and if your lawnmower's been sitting for many months, your carburetor might be gummed up, and so I'm going to have a video on how to show you how to clean that up and get your lawnmower running just right. So we'll see what the future holds. I have a lot of very interesting videos planned for you all that I hope will be very educational and helpful. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for new uploads. If you like what you see here, give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember to go out, enkindle, and enlighten.